Hello and welcome. I'm Professor Lucas, and today we'll be briefly reviewing some college reading tips. This information is adapted from Chapter 1, Introduction to College Reading and Writing, in the textbook I wrote, College Composition and Reading, Information and Strategies. The final section of Chapter 1 discussed some tips and information for doing well at college reading, and I'll just mention a few here. We'll be looking at reading effectively in much more detail in the next unit on reading, thinking, and inquiry. One of the most important parts of doing well on college reading is to take responsibility. You're expected to be an adult, and the teacher will not hold your hand. Even if there isn't an assignment associated with an assigned reading, you should do it to gain the most from the course. And just because there wasn't an assignment announced that specifically was based off the reading, doesn't mean you won't need it to do well in the course, or on tests or later assignments. Another important way to be efficient and effective in your writing is to use strategies, such as highlighting, doing summaries, answering questions, or doing other things that force you to engage with the reading. We'll be discussing reading strategies in detail in a later lesson. Another approach is to vary your reading style and speed to the content of what you're reading and your purpose for reading it. You should skim things if you're reviewing them, read at normal speed when reading material that isn't challenging or is a topic you're already familiar with, and slow down to read more carefully when dealing with difficult material or something you need to not just understand, but memorize. Using reading and writing to support each other is a great way to learn. Taking notes while reading or doing summaries after reading are effective ways to use writing to support reading, while doing research on a topic or subject is a way that you can use reading to support your writing. Also, paying attention to how professionals organize their writing and make it effective will give you tools and strategies that you can use in your own writing. Again, we'll be talking more about these ideas later in the course. One of the best ways to get more from your reading is to read actively and critically. Get involved. If you think about what you're reading and engage with it, forming your own opinion, you're more likely both to understand it and to remember it. Finally, you should also be aware that any reading is a combination of more and less important points, and varying your attention accordingly will help you focus on the important aspects so that they are retained. That wraps up our mini lecture on college reading tips. Check out my other videos or my textbook for more information. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that this overview was helpful and illuminating. Please don't hesitate to contact me with any questions you may have about the material. I am always happy to help.